Excuse me? Hello? Do you know when the next train is?
20 minutes?
Shit. All right. That's fine. That's great.
Somewhere to be?
No, not particularly. Excuse me.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry, can you not?
Can we not?
The whistling, the humming, whatever else you're about to do.
Hum?
Yeah, that.
Stop if you'd like me to.
Please. That'd be greatly appreciated. Sorry, can I help you?
Is there a specific dress code for taking the train nowadays?
What?
Is that your own? Can you rent wedding dresses? I know you can rent a suit. I've always hated suits though. Never sat right with me. And as for renting, you don't know who's been in them.
I'm pretty sure that they clean the suits. It's not like they don't clean them.
Just reminds me of going to school, a suit. Not that I wore one. I wore a blazer. Which I guess is like a suit with trousers and shoes.
It's a long story. I'd rather not get into it.
We've a while to the next train. Been told I'm an excellent listener.
No. No, if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not.
No worries. I'll mind my own business. You won't even know I'm here. I never really like weddings.
Jesus Christ.
Big weddings in particular are the worst. Such a risky affair. So much pressure on that one day for everything to go smoothly. Ooh, however, if you crack up, you could have your mother-in-law threatening you with a bread knife.
Like I said, I don't want to talk about it.
Smaller weddings a better option. Less people to cause drama. Personal experience.
Bread knife? Wait, what?
Weddings. Weren't you listening?
Look, buddy, I don't know you. Like I said, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not in the mood.
When did you say that?
Literally 2 seconds ago. You said you're a good listener? Oh, forget it.
Name is George.
Robin.
Nice to meet you, Robbie.
It's Robin.
Yeah, that's what I said. So, Roberta, who's a lucky fella? Or unlucky fella?
How could you tell?
The get up gives the game away very easily. Come on, faster conversations.
Jess. Jessica.
So what is it? A rehearsal dinner? Let me guess. You snuck out and nobody will realise you've gone till it's morning.
How are you doing this?
Can I ask you something, Bobby?
I have a feeling you will regardless, and you know it's Robin.
Robin, yeah, that's what I said. Why did you say yes to her if you weren't going to marry her?
What sort of question is that? I don't even know you. I don't know who you are, but yes. Okay? I snuck out after the reception. Everyone was either asleep or too busy or too drunk to even notice I was gone. Who are you to judge me? I don't even know you. Look, it's not even... Look, I don't... It's not as easy as do you love her kind of question. It doesn't just boil down to that, you know. Oh God, look at me. What am I doing?
Robin,
What?
Why don't you sit down? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. But if I may, can I say something? Listening to you talk, I've realised something. You're clueless.
Thanks. You know, you're making a terrific impression.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. I don't mean to upset you, however, I think we're past that now, don't you?
Clearly. Where's that train?
Doesn't this girl, Jessica, doesn't she have a say in whether she wants to marry you? Surely she proposed for a reason. She, I'm sure, is not perfect. However, I'm sure neither are you. Do you even want to get married?
It's the way it is, isn't it? You go to school, get a job, get married, have kids, then you're happy.
Very romantic. That's not what you think. That's what you think you should say, not what you're actually feeling.
I've strived my whole life not to meet people's expectations of me. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. I strive to live my own life. And then I met her.
Which is bad because...
No! And that's what's scary. You know, there I was, I went back to my room and I put on my wedding dress and I look in the mirror. Do you know what I saw? Nothing. So I ran. How cliche is that, right?
Can I tell you something? We don't know each other.
No.
However, I feel we're at a point in knowing one another in which a connection has been built. If we don't get to the bottom of this, I think we're both going to regret it for the rest of our lives. Agreed?
Sure.
When I was 16, I made the biggest mistake of my life. July the 17th. I don't remember the year, but I remember that night.
Okay, I'll bite. What was your biggest mistake?
It was the end of the year school dance. The boys would be on one side trying to build up confidence to ask a girl to dance. The girls would be on the other, waiting to be asked. Then I saw her. I thought, if I don't go and say something to her, I'm going to regret this moment forever.
Hi. I was just wondering if you wanted to, not that you have to, but I was over there and you were over here on your own and I just...
Faster conversation.
I remember the first time she looked at me. Oh, she could break you in two just by the way she looked at you.
Thank you
What for?
for asking me to dance.
Technically I didn't.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What was the mistake?
You see, that's what I'd like to remember. The truth is, I didn't dance with her.
I didn't leave the bench. I couldn't. I was frozen. I sat there alone. Time passed. The dance slowly emptied until I was left alone. I've gone over all the what-ifs. If only I'd stood up from that bench. Don't regret this. It's scary, I know, believe me, I know. That's why I'm sat here talking about a night all those years ago, about a girl I never even spoke to, wondering what could have been instead of speaking to her. Now that's regret.
Well, what do I do? I've never met anyone like her. I'm afraid I never will again.
Just think about it, all those things you were too afraid to say. All those things you didn't pay attention to before. Don't you wish all those thoughts and feelings you have bottled up, don't you wish you could just tell somebody?
Is there a reason why we're lying on the floor?
Everything's more clear from down here. Why didn't you ask me to dance?
I was scared.
What do you think would have happened if you'd asked me?
Something good, I hope.
Are you happy, George?
I still think about that night. I think about everything I would do differently. I don't regret the life I had with you. I just wish I had more time with you.
Where are you going? You haven't asked me to dance yet.
But I didn't ask you to dance, though.
We can pretend you did.
Robin, go and tell her how you feel. You can fix this. Just one step at a time.